Hi guys, welcome to another video tutorial on React. And in this tutorial, we're going to look at React routing. So what exactly is React routing, right? Let me just show you here some notes on React routing. So let me just share my whiteboard here. So routing is all about navigating from one component, right? So we just want to navigate from one component to another, let's say component A to component B, right? And when you want to do that, you want to use a router. As React doesn't provide its own router, React does not come with a default router. We have to install a library called as React Router DOM. And using this library, we can install React Router in our application. So here are the steps I have given in order to install React Router. First, we need to install React Router DOM, right? So let me go ahead and do that. So I'll just go back to my code editor, and in my terminal, I'm going to fire this command, npm install React Router DOM. All right, so you will see that your package.json will be updated with this package now. The next thing you'll do is you're going to create a wrapper around your main component, right? Which is your app component. That's your main component in the component tree. And you're going to create a wrapper of by importing the router. So let's go back to the code editor and see how this can be done. So in my root file, I'm going to just import first browser router because this is going to be for the web. And I'm going to wrap this around the main component, app component. I can say browser router as router over here, right, as an alias. And let's use this alias. Now that's it. This is my router. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to have the routes which are going to go to multiple components. Now this routes we can create either in a separate file called as routes.js, or we can create this in app.js itself, right? So I can create a separate file here called routes.js, or if you want, maybe you can just create it in app.js itself. So I'm going to use this strategy where we create everything inside app.js. So let's go back now to the example application, and in app.js, the main component, instead of having these components imported, let's create a fragment and then let's import routes from React Router DOM. Inside routes, we will have the route with properties like exact, path property with the value as the URL, right? So the path prop will take what should be the path, products, services. You should specify the URL as a value. Then the element property will directly take the component that we want to go to. Let's say list of products is the component, and there you go. I think route's not imported. Let's import it. Yeah, so that's it. This is how we are going to create. Now, if I wanted to create multiple routes like this, let's say I have one more component about, so I can copy paste this route tag, and the path I will change it to about, and the element I will change it to the about component. Make sure that this component is exported properly so that it gets imported, right? Now, if we start the server, we should see the we should be able to successfully see the output. So I've just issued the command npm run start, and that's going to start my server. So let's go back to the browser now and check our server. So I'll just going to open a new tab, and let's say localhost 3000 because we run React on port number 3000. And you can see that I'm getting a blank page right now because I need to go to some kind of a route. So if I go to products, I'm getting 0. So that means that that has been loaded. If I go to about, I'm going to the about component, right? So this is how we can achieve React routing. To summarize the entire example, what we did is we first installed the React router, then we wrapped it around the main component, and then we created our routes over here.